We're live, the home of the Rockets in wonderful Houston, Texas. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. This game in Houston marks the start of a homestand for the Rockets.
And you can tell that both teams will be a little on edge in this one, given the rivalry these teams have. It could be an emotional game.
I think it's always that way when these guys get together. The fans and the players are jacked up. Even the vendors are ramped up, talking stuff. It's a special matchup for sure.
Here's Barnes. The rebound by the Bucks. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And he makes the first. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Carter inside the three-point line, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Johnson for three, and no good that time. Carter looking around. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We've played just over a minute here in the first. Now here's Barnes. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
And ideally, Barnes would like to be a little closer, but he makes the best of that mid-range on that one.
Here's Wembanyama. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Ime Udoka.
And I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Johnson, following the score by Vince Carter. And finished off by Finney Smith.
Really love how active Finney Smith is. Exceptional job cutting to the right spot in the pick and rolls.
Here's Carter. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by Carter.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
Pass to Finney Smith. Back to Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Here's Wagner. That's good. Good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Textbook play inside. Wagner doing everything right in that case.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Houston. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And James throws it down.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
The size, reach, the bucket is right there for Victor inside.
That drive by Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Now here's Barnes. Carter down low. Shoots from the corner. Carter on the wing. Another shot. Robinson down low. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Brandon Ingram, a big-time leaper who can dunk it down with power and with ease.
Maxey with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Now, here's Walker. 6-point lead. Ingram deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Walker. Shoots over Oubre. Walker's shot is off.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to Edey. That one, no good. And here are the Rockets now. They're on a 14-6 run. And Clark, the Rockets is one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
And so it's Houston with it, following the three by Milwaukee. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. 1:22 left in the first quarter. Here's Ingram. And it's blocked.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
Now, here's Maxey. Still scoreless. Oubre on the wing. Back to Maxey. 5 to shoot. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. Here's Maxey. Clock is at 3. Trains the three-pointer.
Welcome to Maxey's world, one of the more efficient three-point shooters in this game.
Here's Ingram. De Silva with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now, here's Maxey. Down low. Oubre outside. No good. That would have tied it. Rockets leading by 3. Now, Alvarado. Outside, Walker. It's picked off. Oubre inside the... Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive?
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Clark, how much weight do players put on individual awards or something like an all-star nod?
You know, I think players always have a level of respect for each other, but awards help validate your level of respect. How you win, how you perform, consistency, and awards are typically well-earned and well-deserved. As a matter of fact, in most cases, they are well-earned and deserved, and players acknowledge that and respect that.
Pass to Edey. Here's Banton. Oubre outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Rejected by Walker. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Rockets leading by 3. Ingram outside. Out to the wing. Kicks it out to Wilson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Wilson's got 6 points.
Outstanding decision-making by Ingram there, working into the open man. Really good possession.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Special K, you've seen Tyrese Halliburton a lot. He's as good as anyone in this league offensively. What does he do best?
I think his best basketball attribute is probably his passing, his vision, the way he can set other people up. But the intangible that makes him, he's a Pied Piper. He is a galvanizer. Guys love being around his energy and the way he plays. So not only does he play with great confidence, I think he infuses in his teammates a joy and a confidence that lifts them up too.
And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Alvarado with it. Still without a basket. There's the pick. Lets the 3 fly. Benton with the rebound. Bucks trail by 3. For the finish. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the Bucks. Oubre outside. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And here is Ingram. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And it's in there. Ingram's got 4 points in the quarter.
Brandon Ingram, very confident in his mid-range, Jay. He knows he can shoot from just about anywhere and get his shot whenever he wants to.
Now here's Walker. Nothing on the board. This one for three. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Boy, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Man, that's a nice pull-up jumper from Ingram. Forcing the defense to honor his quickness and then making them pay with that deadly stroke of his.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be his second foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. Carter outside. James outside. Jacks up a three. And it's Carter missing.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Wembanyama down low. Johnson surveying the floor. Outside for Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Barnes grabs the miss.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Pass to Robinson. James outside. Wants to get it to Robinson and does.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Wagner outside. Wembanyama a screen. And finished off by Wagner.
Wagner, a sneaky athlete, maybe better than some people give him credit for. Showing you explosion right there.
Carter outside. There's a minute 34 left to play in the first half. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
First team foul.
Carter able to play right through that defender, draped all over him. Absolutely fearless when he's got the ball in his hands.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Wembanyama left side. Here's Castle. Pass to Finney-Smith. Wagner outside. Tries again. Back to Finney-Smith. Sinks the three-pointer. Finney-Smith's got 5 points so far.
Finney-Smith doing what we've come to know he can do. Knock down that jumper with a smooth stroke.
Carter with the screen. In the corner, it's Robinson. Outside, James. Pass to Carter. Another miss by Houston. Milwaukee in the lead. Now, Wembanyama. He's in rare territory with those scoring numbers. It's not often we talk about a player averaging over 35 points a game.
And a big man who moves like a guard. Wembanyama is an absolute terror when he slices inside.
Here's Barnes. Nice defense from Wagner. Wembanyama high post. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass. And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Alden. David.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Bucks leading by 4. Pulls up on the elbow. Rockets with the rebound. Pass to Messi. And he jams it with authority.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Johnson. And there it is for him. Johnson's got his second basket.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And it's Carter missing. And it's Milwaukee's ball. 4-point game. Pass to Castle.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
How about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Right at the free throw line. Wembanyama with the rebound. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Milwaukee. Wembanyama on the attack. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
That's a 2 from Barnes. They get it back. Back to Carter. Tries the spin move. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Back to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Wembanyama. Shot clock at 6. To the left side wing. Puts one up from 19. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. On the floor for your Rockets, number 14, Brandon Ingram.
Shot clock at 5. To stop the drought. Here's Messi. With 1 on the clock. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And how about about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback.
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, but I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Ingram attacking. And slam dunk by Ingram.
You know, he's a good ball handler. Brandon Ingram, he can kind of pick his way through most any defense because of it.
Here's Wembanyama. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Mincy. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And so he hits both. Bucks leading by 7. Maxey looking it over. To the middle. Here's Edey. Makes it off the glass. Edey's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots. You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
The same day, Clark, that Tyrese Maxey was named to the All-Star game, he scored a career high and was great doing it.
How about that, Kevin? How ironic is that? It was his first All-Star selection, by the way, but this has been the story with Maxey. I mean, he just continues to make great progress in his game. He's a really dynamic young player with still room to grow.
Going inside and finished off by Carter.
Yeah, watching Carter find his rhythm. Very impressive. An efficient scorer who can hurt you in a lot of ways.
And stolen by Barnes. A nice shot by Carter. Carter's got 9 points here in the second half.
And their outside game is simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Oubre outside. Clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Edey. Goes back up. Misses. At the rim.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Pass to Ingram. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Pulls it up. Edey with the rebound.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Timeout. And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for him.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And he got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to talk to his guys. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. One second left. Carter drives in. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Bucks. He got into double digits for
56.
the fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Rockets trailed by 8. Here's Ingram. Pass to Carter. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Carter's got 22.
Boy, it's a joy to watch Ingram as he's developed. One of the hardest working players in the game.
Wembanyama. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Milwaukee?
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
They brought the hard hats and the lunch bells with them, too. Done some great work down inside. Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Barnes left side. Carter outside. Shot from the wing. And Houston again with the bucket.
Oh, I like that. Good read by BC. An elite big-time scorer with versatility.
Pass to Finney-Smith. And stolen by James. Here's Carter. And Vince Carter with the slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Carter outside. Back to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Wembanyama outside. Pass to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Wagner right side. And the 3 off target. Rockets trailed by 6. Here's James. There's the screen. Here's Carter. And finish off by Carter.
And that's what Carter does best. Knifing his way inside so he can finish with the easy slam.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Johnson. And it's blocked. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. 5 on the clock. Inside. And finished off by Wagner.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
Carter outside. And there. Oh, and slam it down!
Takeoff! Oh my goodness!
Did you see that?
How did he do that?
Oh man! And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Pass to Carter. Back to Ingram. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Messi. Ingram outside. Pass to Messi. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, that's blocked. Ingram outside. To take the lead. Right through the shoulder that time. All net. Ingram's got 5 points in the quarter. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle test for the Rockets?
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
And it's Carter missing. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And how about the young fella, Wembanyama, with a big-time bucket.
Carter outside. Ingram outside. Just 5 on the clock. And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. Now, he asked the defense to lock it down inside. He said, let's get physical. I don't want them to think we're soft in there. No more easy shots in the paint. So that's what the defense is set to do. Guys?
Thank you, David.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
.104 left in the fourth quarter. Wembanyama looking it over. It counts.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Here's James. Yes!
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Here's Cancel. Money!
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Carter. There's the drive. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And this is why they go to Vinsanity. Carter excels at coming up big.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 4. Guys, what do you think?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
I agree with you. Time is not on their side, but that's really their only hope, so I'm sure that's what they'll try to do.
And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that about wraps it up.